Good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. It's sleep-in Saturday, which means that we start a little bit later on the weekend. So, hello, hello. How are you today? Come on in. Share with somebody some love, some joy, some yays, all of the good stuff. So, let's get started. Let me share this out and we'll go into our hearts. So if you're finding us, just let somebody know. Call in a friend, call in a fellow P, and let's get cracking. All right, I found it and I'm sharing it. So come on, help me out. Share the live. See if we can get our weekend peas in here. Okay, it is shared. So let's just start. I want to, can't see Freddy the Frog back there, so I want to make sure you can see him. Let me just switch around a little bit. Our newest little mascot for the Peace on Earth tour, and along with Kuan Yin, and of course the angels. The angel is a little covered up. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Deirdre. Good morning, sweet one. It's a Saturday. Let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center and slow down the breathing. Add in the love. That is how it works. Wonky. I'll get it together here in just a minute. Thank you for sharing. Blue Jean, oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Annie and Grayson, it's the weekend. Hello, hello. There's Brandy P and Kim. All right, so let's breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in some joy into your heart and breathe it back out. Breathe in a big old hug for yourself. Give yourself that beautiful energy of saying thank you. I love you to you this morning. Kathleen Caputo, Mama Hada Bear, good morning. Yes, it's the 22nd. I love the 22nd. I love the energy of it. Beautiful master angel number. All right, let's do some affirmations. Brandy starting us off with I am worthy. I am enough. Miracles and happiness happen to me every day. And I love myself. Thank you, Brandy. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. I am healthy. I am a spark of the divine. I am a peace ambassador. I am a P for peace. I am loved. So many beautiful affirmations. And type in yours. I am loving on my P's. Love that, Deirdre. I know, Brandy. Look at everybody that I don't get to see during the week. And what a beautiful group it is already coming in here to Cuppa this morning. Y'all are absolutely wonderful. I am rising. I love that, Kim. We've been doing affirmations for 531 days together. Deirdre, thank you so much for keeping track of all that. Kelly Black, where have you been? You're back from vacation. Awesome. Well, we missed you. And I'm so glad you're back. And I hope you had a wonderful vacation. Everybody deserves vacation time. Oh, I would love to see the dogs at the beach. Which beach did you go to? That sounds like fun. There are some beaches, a lot of beaches, where you can't have dogs on the beach. And I just think that's terrible because dogs deserve to enjoy the ocean just like we do. All right. Well, do a check-in. Let me know how you are. Kelly's been on vacation. Kathy's getting ready to do her surgery in a couple of days. And Kathy, we are right there with you, girl. I've been sending you lots of healing energy to prepare you for that surgery. So I know it's going to go with ease and grace. Catherine Kovacs, I'm grateful for all that I am. Beautiful. And Kathy Hand, I am a magnificent being of love and light. From page 22 of the tiny book. Oh, yes. I love that I am. And Kelly, you are at a beach in Maine. Okay. So they have doggy playtime. I love that. Awesome. Okay. Well, oh my gosh, it's so good to see all of you this morning. It's a beautiful day. It is, I don't have the pink or the lavender this morning. It's just a little foggy looking outside. But every day for this past week, the sky has been this amazing color. It's been a lavender, and it'll turn to pink, and the mountains are a darker purple. Just really enjoying being here at Mount Blanca. If you want to look that up, Mount Blanca in Colorado, that's where the great sand dunes are. And crazy to have that much of a sand beach at the mountain, not at the ocean, but at the mountain. And I actually got to go out there one night. We watched the stars, we watched the meteors, and just had a gorgeous view of the sky. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, so let's get our guys in here too. Call their name. Let's get our Jim, Charlie. Who else are we missing? Little Max Man and Dylan and Brookie. Call everybody in this morning. You need some yoga mama? Well, we're going to get there. Let's, yeah, there's my cards. I keep trying to run away. So this is my last full day here in this part of Colorado. I've been with my friend Debbie G, and I'll be leaving her tomorrow. But for right now, oh, thank you, Kathy, Don Baker. I'll be leaving tomorrow to go be with Ruth, and I'll be with her on my birthday. And then she's going on a little vacation right after that to be with her daughter on the East Coast. So I'll be watching her babies, her 3 little sweet doggies. Deirdre, you have an otter for the first time in decades showing up in the Bronx. Oh my goodness. That has to be interesting. Who's going to a human encounter? Hang on. Catherine, you're going to a human encounter. I love that. I love that. I might have to use that. I live in divine order and right action. I love you guys this morning and all these sayings and all of the the joy that you're bringing into the cuppa. Oh, Leo, we can't leave out our Leo. Yeah, let's get our guys in here. We need some masculine energy. Bleaching, the golden color of the end of the lion's gate as we now move into fall. The sky has been vibrantly significant. Yes, it has. And Auntie Jean, is she here yet? Well, if she's not, let's call her in. I sent her a link so she could just easily find it. Rabia from Pakistan, good morning. Thank you for coming in with us. Okay, who is ready for our story time this morning? Let's see who we got and what we got. Ah, yes, we have a sitcom. Catherine, you're bringing in fairy magic. I love that. All right, sitcom. Spirit takes care of me. The quote is from John Ruskin. There is no wealth but life. Life is so interesting with all its twists and turns. Just when we think we understand the road ahead, it curves. Just when we think we know how something is going to unfold, Spirit reminds us that there's a much bigger picture than the one we can see with our human eyes. For almost 6 years now, my life has been a living lesson in trust. When I left everything behind to begin the Peace on Earth tour, I didn't have a detailed plan. I didn't know where all the resources would come from, who I would meet along the way, where I would stay, or how this mission would continue to unfold. I simply knew that I had been called to go. The angels assured me that everything would be taken care of. So I went. Again and again, I would ask, where next? And the path would appear. A person would show up. A door would open. A place would call to me. Resources would arrive. What I needed seemed to come at precisely the right moment. Not always early, not always in the way my human mind thought it should, but it came. Over time, I began to understand something that has become one of the foundational truths of my journey. Spirit takes care of me. Sitcom. Those words are more than an affirmation to me. They represent nearly 6 years of evidence. I've watched the impossible become possible too many times to believe otherwise. Yet I'm still human. When scarcity appears, even temporarily, that human brain of mine sometimes wants to take over. It starts asking questions. What if there isn't enough? What if something doesn't work out? What if the door doesn't open this time? And before I know it, I can find myself wandering down one of those rabbit holes where fear lives and doubt begins whispering louder than faith. This month, my confidence in the promises made to me seemed to be put to the test. For just a moment, I took my eyes off the promise and looked at the circumstances instead. Isn't that what we sometimes do? We know what God has shown us. We remember all the times we've been carried, provided for, protected, guided. Yet something happens in the present moment, and suddenly we forget the miracles that brought us here. The angels have said to me over and over again, all we ask is that you trust, not figure everything out, not know every detail, not control the outcome. Trust. When I returned to that place of knowing, when I remembered Spirit takes care of me, something shifted. Doors opened. Resources appeared. Abundance began flowing again. Was Spirit suddenly taking care of me again? No. Spirit had never stopped. I had simply stopped looking through the eyes of trust. That realization was powerful. Faith doesn't mean that we will never have a moment of uncertainty. Trust does not mean that our human mind will never question what is happening. It means that when fear begins telling its story, we remember there's another story being written, and it's authored by divine love. I would love to proclaim, I will never waver again. But perhaps there's an even more powerful promise I can make. I will not waver in this holy instant. Tomorrow is promised to no one. Yesterday has already completed its purpose. This moment is where I meet God. This moment is where I choose trust. This moment is where I remember the promise. This moment is where I place myself back into the loving arms of the divine and allow myself to be carried. I don't need to know what happens 3 months from now, 3 weeks from now, or even 3 hours from now. I only need to trust now. My promise to myself is to keep my focus on God and rest in his loving arms, allowing the details to unfold in divine time and according to the divine plan. Perhaps that's what surrender really is. It's not giving up, it's giving over. It's saying, God, I can't see around this bend, but you can. I don't know how this will come together, but you do. I release my need to understand the how, and I choose to trust the one who called me onto this path in the first place. And then we take the next step. Dear angels, why is it sometimes so difficult for us to trust when we have already received so much evidence that Spirit is taking care of us? Dear ones, you look for certainty because you believe certainty will bring you peace. We tell you that it is trust that brings you peace. You are not required to see the entire path before taking your next step. The path reveals itself as you walk it. Think of all the moments in your life when you believed there was no answer, and then an answer appeared. Remember the people who arrived at precisely the right moment. Remember the doors that opened unexpectedly. Remember the circumstances that shifted without your intervention. These were not forgotten moments in the divine plan, and neither is this one. When fear speaks, return to the present moment. Don't ask yourself to trust forever. Don't demand that you know what tomorrow will bring. Simply say, in this holy instant, I trust. And then breathe. Allow yourself to rest in the arms of the divine. You don't have to carry tomorrow today. We walk beside you. God goes before you. Love surrounds you. All we ask is that you trust. The angels whisper, you don't have to know how the road unfolds. You only have to trust the one who knows the way. In this holy instant, breathe, surrender, and remember, Spirit takes care of me. So today, I promise to live each holy instant fully trusting the divine, who always takes care of me. Spirit takes care of me. Life is a sitcom. I'm going to put that in so you all can, if you resonate with this message from the angels, you can start using that. There it is. Life is a sitcom where Spirit takes care of me. And if we just remember this phrase, just remember, that we're not alone. Whatever that need is, God knows. He knows our every need. He, she, it, however you look at and resonate with the highest being that exists. All right, let's see who came in while story time was going on. We have our Gracie joining us today. Good morning, sweet Gracie. I loved hearing from you yesterday. And yes, let's please find a time to have a conversation. Who else came in? Let's see. Kim says, me too. I always had to be in control of money. Now the last 2 years, I have very little. I stopped worrying so much, and somehow it shows up to get what I need just in time. That is absolutely the way it works. Erica Hoppy, good morning to you. Jim or Sean, oh, so good to see all the P's coming together. Jennifer, good morning. And Barbara. Oh, Barbara, good to see you. I'm so glad that you have the Wi-Fi and the power to be with us this morning. And Annie said that she needed that message this morning. I think we all did. I certainly needed it. I had a long conversation with a dear friend of mine, Karen Palmer, last night. And she said this phrase. She said, Spirit takes care of me. And boy, that started the wheels turning in my head. So when I met with the angels like late last night, I said, okay, this is a thing. So help me to understand it better. And so they told me life is a sitcom where Spirit does take care of me. So I love that. And Kathy Hand, don't be afraid about tomorrow. God will take care of your tomorrow too. Live one day at a time. And that's from Matthew. Oh, it is so true. And we called some of our men in here. Jim's here. Now let's get our Leo and Charlie. Kim says, I do very much. The divine will always take care of me. Always. Kathleen Caputo. I love this story. I've gone through that, and I am sure everyone listening resonates with this too. I love the poem Footprints. It was my mother's favorite. I have a plaque of the poem in my office as a reminder. I used to have that on a plaque. I used to be able to look at that every day and remind myself, Spirit takes care of me. Even when I can't walk on my own, I'm being carried. Blue Jean, you resemble that remark. Oh, sweet one. I'm so glad you're here with us. Are you on the porch looking out over your domain there in Vermont? I can just envision you with your coffee and all the babies. What else we got? Erica, I'm so glad you're here. And Barbara says, may I please have prayers for my niece Julietta for a blood issue? Absolutely. We will get to prayer time shortly. And Kathy Hand, your mom also had that plaque. Yeah, that was a beautiful plaque that really demonstrated how we're not walking alone. Sometimes we can't walk, and so Spirit does carry us. Spirit takes care of me. So live your life like it's a sitcom. Spirit takes care of me. All right, what does Kuan Yin have to say? What will you choose now? You always have this moment in between all that has been in the past and all that can be in the future. There is this moment, a space where you have absolute power of choice. So why not allow yourself to choose peace, to choose trust, and to fall in love with your life? This is so beautiful. When we talk about one thing, it just shows up, doesn't it? It shows up in everything that we open to. So There is this moment, this holy instant, as the angels refer to it as. All right, so Yogananda, or for Brandy, Yoga Mama, and it's the 22nd, and he's talking now about meditation. Do not say, tomorrow I will meditate longer. You will suddenly find that a year has passed without fulfillment of your good intentions. Instead, say, this can wait and that can wait, but my search for God cannot wait. Again, stick to the holy instant, the moment that we have right now, right in front of us. That's what the only guarantee that we have is this very moment that we are in. All of this worked together, didn't it? So Blue, you're not out on your magic porch. You're doing, the domestic stuff. Yeah, the not fun stuff that you do sometimes on the weekends, right? Deirdre, you had a Footprints music box. I've never seen one of those. That would be so cool. And Brandy's asking for page 4, which is 2 plus 2 in our little Whispers of Joy with Max Man on the cover. All right, so before we read any of the whispers, I'm going to pull up our Earth Mother song. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. And we'll be playing that in just a moment and setting some intentions of bringing the earth into balance. Because there is an imbalance. I mean, come on, let's don't try to bury our heads in the sand and say that everything is all right. It is all right, but we could use certainly some balance in our world and send out some intentions for help with climate control and all the things that are going on in the world. All right, so page 4 says, come on. The path you walk is never wrong. Even when it twists, turns, or pauses, it is carrying you exactly where you are meant to be. Release the worry of wrong steps. Each step is guided. Each moment is love unfolding. And that's what this moment is, this holy moment. I love that. This holy instant is right where we are. And we don't have any other place to be. Just staying true to our search for a deeper relationship with God. And just like Yogananda said, we sometimes procrastinate. We sometimes put off meditation or reading or listening to some inspiration. We'll do that tomorrow. And he says, nope, you take this holy moment to do that now. This is the now. This is the time that you have. I love that. I love everything that we had today from the angels, from Kuan Yin, from Yogananda, and from the Whispers of Joy from the angels. It was all beautiful, beautiful messages, and you all are so beautiful. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for loving on each other the way you do and wanting to be with each other. And if you didn't get to meet Freddie yet, that's Freddie. I don't know how that happened, but I muted myself when I moved the computer. I connected with the creator of Freddie the Gratitude Frog. And I told him that we named him Freddie and that he was going on a big adventure. And he wanted to know, what adventure is Freddie going on? And so I shared with him about the Peace on Earth tour. Can you hear me now? I hope. I moved the computer and somehow it muted my microphone, but I think I'm back. Okay, thank you all. I love the way you all take care of me and let me know when there's something that's off or going wrong. All right. Yeah, meet Freddie. He's fun, isn't he? Debbie has one here at the Gratitude Ranch, and she gave me my very own gratitude frog for my birthday. So awesome that he gets to ride in the Angel Mobile and tag along with Hotto Bear on this Peace on Earth tour adventure. I just love it. Kathy, Marlena, and Luke placed a deposit on a venue. Awesome. They have a wedding date, and it's going to be in Raleigh. It is a beautiful area. I will be close to there, I think, when I come out after the retreat. After Alaska, I'm going to spend some time, some months actually, in the Carolinas. Okay, so what else we got? You have a Freddie smile. Deirdre, you have Freddie in energy. He's very grateful. He's bubbly, and he's going to ride along and be one of our little mascots on the Peace on Earth tour. I still have the moose from Maine, Linda. He's in the back seat, and he sits up high where he can see out that back window. Hotto Bear has his place right beside of me, so we got to find a spot for Freddie. I'll see where he can fit in there in the Angel Mobile, but I know there is a place for him. And that's right, Kathleen, Hotto and Freddie are going to get along marvelously. I can see the conversations already as we travel down the road. Okay, well, it is time to do our intentions for healing of Mother Earth. And it was so funny. I was talking to Ruth yesterday about the 27th, which is my birthday, and we're going to have some meditations and information. Ruth and I are going to be bringing in a meditation and understanding about the Earth's chakras. So we were debating on what to call it, and I said something about healing the chakras of Earth, and she goes, well, what about people that don't think there's anything to be healed? And I said, well, yeah, there are. So let's intend to bring in balance to the imbalance that's going on. So it's not really a healing, it's an adjustment. It's an alignment with God. And that's what we'll start using as an intention here on Cuppa, because we are going to kick off the day on the 27th. We are the first event on that whole day of honoring Mother Earth on my birthday. I'm so excited for this whole day and the things that are going to come from that. No, I don't think the moose has a name. I just call him Maine Moose, and he seems to respond to that. I also have an earth angel, a little angel in the back seat that travels along with me. The Angel Mobile is packed full of the mementos that you guys have given to take along on the Peace on Earth tour. I have a little altar in the front with the word love and the word peace, and everything that's up on that altar. There's a little Jesus, there's a magic frog, and now I have the stuffed frog. Just so many things that remind me of all of you and remind me of the purpose of the Peace on Earth tour is that we are all one, trying to bring more peace and harmony into the world. Blue, you have a toad. The spiritual significance is balance. Absolutely. Okay, so what's your intention for our Earth Mother? Type it into the comments if you would like to send a message deep into the heart of Mama Gaia. And Kathleen, we will be honoring the water on Earth also, and you're going to be a part of it. I had told Ruth we really need to have you there, Kathleen, and I'm so glad you're going to do that and honor and bless the water on the 27th. So y'all put that on your calendars. It's going to go on all day long, kicking off with us here on the Cuppa, and every moment that day will be focused on the earth and bringing balance into the earth, the water, nature. Okay. Oh, Brandy, I loved that day with you where we took those old-timey pics. So beautiful. Archangel Michael travels with you. He does with me too. I have the shield of Archangel Michael in the very front of the car, and he's always surrounding it and keeping it out of trouble. All right, so let's hear from this song. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. And let's do that. Let's do it with our intentions of shining some love deep into the heart of Gaia.
The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. Her sacred ground we walk upon, with every step we take. Her sacred ground we walk upon, with every step we take. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. The earth is our mother, she will take care of us. The earth is our mother, she will take care of us. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan. Hey Anna hoy Anna hey yan yan.
The earth is our mother. She takes care of us. She nurtures us. She gives us the oxygen, the water, everything. That's so beautiful, the way she nourishes us. Yeah, Linda, the words do show as the song plays. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. We're going to be singing this at our gathering in October. And Linda's going to be there to join us. So we will do some earth blessing while we are together in October. And every day we've been doing it here on Cuppa. So thank you, Mama Gaia. Let's all take a moment, just a peaceful moment of silence. And from your heart to the heart of Gaia, send love. And as our Deirdre says, all we ask is that Mama Gaia take what she needs from our hearts to bring the earth back into balance, to quiet the storms, to have the floods recede, to bring rain to the drought areas. Let's send that love deep into her the way she loves us. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who poured your heart into our Earth Mother, loving on her the way she loves on us, and setting the intention that we are making a difference as we do that. All right, it is time for our prayers. And I know we had one already. Let me scroll back up to where that was. And we're going to remember our Kathy Hand. Only a couple more days, and Kathy will have that knee repair done. That, as Gracie says, the body repair. And we lift you up, Kathy, and put you front and center. All right, Barbara has asked for prayers for her niece, Julietta. So we definitely will remember her. Let's remember Sherry Meyer's brother needing prayers, and we did a prayer circle for him, and keep him in our prayers as we see him getting stronger and stronger every day. Thank you, Deirdre, for our beautiful daily prayer. I'm glad your computer's cooperating this morning. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, our children, who are our future, solutions for climate change, all countries and their leaders bringing their intention and their minds toward a peace treaty with each other, our troops, especially those who are deployed, for me and my family, and for any traveling peas. Thank you for that beautiful prayer, Deirdre. And for anyone going through challenges and struggles right now, we lift you up. So let's go into our hearts. If you have other requests, other people that you want us to remember in prayer, just type it into the comments. And if it's you, type your name, and we'll remember to lift you up every day in prayer. So let's take a moment together. Envision that we're holding hands. We're right here. All we have is this now moment. So let's gather our energies together. Feel the others here. Feel them holding your hand. Maybe do a little squeeze and feel that hand being squeezed back, showing our unity as we come forward and bring all these prayer requests to our Creator. And God, we thank you for taking them. We thank you for hearing and seeing and acknowledging every request. And we don't have the answers. All we have is a heart full of love and a desire for the world to be back in balance, for people to live in harmony, for lives that are upside down to come back to more of a balanced, harmonic state. We pray for those who are undergoing body repairs, whatever that looks like, whether it's a physical repair, a mental repair, an emotional repair. We thank you, God, for your love for us and for the way that you always have our back. Thank you for taking care of us the way you do. Help us to remember that in every moment, Spirit takes care of us. We love you. We honor you. Om Shanti, Om Peace, and Amen. Thank you, Peace, for coming in today on this beautiful weekend day. When we finish up here, we'll have about a half an hour before we come back on, and we will do a show called Walking with Jesus. Lily will join this morning, as well as Dr. Ruth Anderson. I don't think we have anybody else coming in. If any of you want to come in at any time and have that panel discussion about what you feel it was like to be with Jesus in his time on earth, or what you feel now in your connection with him, any questions that you have, any comments. We would love to hear those. So, in about half an hour, we'll be back on this very same channel, wherever you're watching it from, even on YouTube. And we're just going to have a great time together. So, let's get going with Up, Up, Up with our Leo and Brookie and sweet little Max Man. Well, let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center and slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher, yeah. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. Filled by the power of the Spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, 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 we go down, raise the vibe, high and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we go down, raise the vibe, high and high. Set your intentions, we off to another dimension. Up, up, we go, let love lead the way. Up, we go, no time to hesitate. Up, we go, and it feels so good. Up, we go.
Let's breathe in love. And breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, 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 to a higher plane, up, where we take a plane, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, to a higher plane, up, where we take a plane, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, we go down, raise the vibe, high and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go down, raise the vibe, high and high. Set your intentions, we off to another dimension. Up, we go, let love lead the way. Up, we go, no time to hesitate. Up, we go, and it feels so good. Up, we go, we going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, we go down, raise the vibe, high and higher, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go down, and it feels so up, we go.
Off to another dimension.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Flying high, so high.
Going higher, higher, we go.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, yeah.
Oh my goodness, if that doesn't put a smile on your face when little Max comes in there, I don't know what will. What a beautiful morning together. Thank you, Peas. Thank you, God, for this beautiful day and for this beautiful, amazing family. I love you all so much. I'll be back on in about half an hour. Come join the discussion of walking with Jesus. And I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Time for our afternoon cuppa. We've been having some great times together with beautiful messages from the angels. So come in tomorrow, see if they have a message for you. Bye, everyone. Namaste, y'all.